Hudson. In this video, we are going to be doing Hudson's go home video. So it's going to have all of his commands, his place, his sits, his downs, his kennel and wait, leash walking, as well as a sit stay. So his stays are just an introduction. We just introduced them this week, so they are not very set in stone at all yet. It's just a basic introduction, a couple seconds, but you guys are going to be able to build that at home because he does have a base already started. So I'm going to show you how we do that, as well as all of his other commands. Now, as you can see, he is perfect with the place command. He already does it when he's not even supposed to do it. So we are going to start off with that one, but I don't want him on that place until I tell him, good boy. I don't want him to think he's always going to be stuck there. Good boy, Hudson. Good boy. Good boy. Do you want to start off with the place command? Ready? Place. Good boy. All the way up. Place. Reminding him place as I walk away. It is no hand signals. It's just the word place. And he's going to stay on that placemat until I release him, which the release word is always one word for the wait, the sit stays, and the place command. Now he can do whatever he wants on the place bed. He can sit, the puppies outside are being a little boisterous and obnoxious, but that's okay. Just ignore them out there. But he can do whatever he wants on that bed. He can sit, he can lay down, spin around, roll over, things like that. The only thing he can't do is come off like that. So we pick him up, place, right under the belly and right here on their neck, like their collarbone area, is the best way to put them back on that bed because it's the most area where they don't get as much affection as they want when they get off. They want that attention. So just by picking them up, putting them on the bed, telling them place again, it gives them that less satisfaction that they're looking for, which is what we want. So when they come off, we don't want them to get any attention. So I'm going to go up and praise him because he's being really good. Good boy. I just want him to know that that bed is a positive place and he can get lots and lots of praise on here. Nice pets. I'll give him some belly scratches if he rolls over. But you just don't want to give them any kind of treats when they're on this bed. Good boy. Good boy. So you want them to build for that reward. Same with the sit stays or the down stays. He does not do the down stays yet, but he does do the sit stay. You don't want to give them any kind of treats while they're in the stays, just like the placemat, because you want them to work for that reward in the end. Good boy. Good boy. Place. Reminding him place as I walk away again. That way he knows he is still in that place. Good boy. So I'm going to go up. Okay. So I want him to know that release word of okay. Good boy. Good boy, Hudson. That's so good. Good boy. Lots and lots of praise. Tell him he's a good boy. Good boy. Yes. Do you want to do it one more time? Ready? Place. Good place. Good boy. He's going to stay there until I give him that release word. Or he should anyway. If he does break, that's totally okay because he is still a baby. So we always want to remember that in his training because he is still a baby. He's still very young. So if he does have subtle mess ups, that is perfectly fine. We just want to work through that. Just because they mess up a little bit, we still want them to be able to learn from that mistake and keep going. But we don't want to make it a negative experience for them. He is fighting sleep right now. It's totally okay if he takes a nap. He's swaying. That's funny. But he can go to sleep, he can lay down. I want him to know that it's okay if he lays down. He is tired. So I'm going to actually leave him there and see if he'll lay down while he's in this command. It's totally okay if he does. I want him to know that it's okay. Maybe I'll go up and praise him, and then maybe I'll give him some belly rubs. Hi. Hi, are you tired? Are you tired? You want your belly rubbed? Do you want belly rubs? Huh? No? Hi. Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you tired? Are you tired? Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Place. Reminding him place as I walk away. Maybe he doesn't want belly rubs. He's just gonna sit there until I give him that release word, which works for me. Good boy. Good boy, Hudson. Good boy. Okay. They did just go on a nice long field trip. We went to a local park, so he is probably a little tired from that. They were over there taking a nap when I told them it's video time. Huh. Huh, yes you were. Yes. Yes, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. Yes, you are. Do you think it's nap time? Do you think it's nap time? Oh, you want belly rubs? Do you want the belly rubs? Come here. Good boy. So this was Hudson's place command. Now we are going to move on to something else. So in this clip, we are going to do Hudson sits and downs. So I'm going to call him over me. Come, sit. Yes. Make sure all 4 feet are on the ground. There we go. Good boy. Sit. Yes. So when he jumps like that, I just say, take that hand away. And then once he sits, give that reward. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Come. Sit. Yes. Wait till his foot's on the ground. Good boy. Down. Yes. Good. Come here. Sit. Yes. Good boy. And now here I'm just feeding him the treat with the other hand. Down. Yes. That way he's not on that lure with the treat. Come. Down. Yes. Good boy. Oh, he dropped it. Find it. There we go. Come. Sit. Yes. Down. Good boy. Good boy, Hudson. Oh, you dropped it. There we go. Down. Yes. So sit is like you're lifting their nose up, and down is like pushing their nose to the ground. I also use a pointer finger. Down. Good boy. But it's the same thing. You can do this down or down. Down. Either way, you're gesturing to the ground. When they lay down, you give that reward. Good boy. Good boy, Hudson. Good boy. Good boy. In this clip, we are going to be doing Hudson's kennel and weight, so I have that treat in my hand. Kennel. Good boy. And again, I apologize for the dogs in the background. You can hear them trying to come in here. They get a little jealous because they can hear us talking in here, and they're like, oh my gosh, I want that attention too. All right. So I'm going to tell him, wait. Once he's at that door. So I want him to wait. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Kennel. Good. And you don't always have to use treats for this. You can always use a toy. You always want to crate them with a toy in their crate. Wait. Okay, yes, good boy. You always want to crate them with a crate safe toy, like a rubber toy or something they can't kind of eat stuffing out of, because you don't want them to be unsupervised with stuffy toys, as they can choke on the stuffing or any kind of squeakers. Wait. And you nose the door and you can't come out. Okay. Or rope toys as well. You don't want to crate them with rope toys because they get those rope pieces. And that's not what you want. You don't want them to choke on the rope or get it stuck in their digestive tract. Wait. Okay, good boy. And weight also comes in handy, which I'm sure you've seen in my kennel and weight videos. For multiple different purposes. Coming out of the crate is one, obviously, as we're doing right now. going through doorways, in and out of the car, if you're walking in a store, in and out of aisles. So if you're coming to the end cap, you can make them wait before going into the next aisle. That way you don't barge into the rushing traffic. Wait. Okay, good boy. Good boy. That is the idea, for him to just sit at the door and wait until you let him out. Kennel. But you want it to be on your time. You don't want it to be on his time. In the mornings, when they're this age, you don't want to do this. You want to go right outside. That way they don't pee in the kennel while you're making them wait. You want to rush out the door, get outside. But as they get older, good boy. So I didn't do the wait that time, but he was waiting, so I just praised that. I didn't give that release word because I didn't tell him to wait before. Kennel. But as they get older, you can start doing it in the mornings. But you want to make sure they go to bed on an empty tank, so after letting them out, you don't want to use a treat to get them in that kennel. If you do have to lift them into the kennel, that's okay. But as they get older, they'll start to know that, oh, I got to go in here. But you can use their favorite toy to get them in there. Wait. Okay. Yes, good boy. But you also don't want them to like or hate the kennel. So I'll toss that treat in, not give him that command, or the wait command once he goes in. What are you doing? But just by tossing it in there, having a fun game, not making him always wait to come out. But you want him to like that kennel. You want it to be his safe spot. Good boy. Good boy. And let's see if we have a toy that we can use as a... He's going into another crate over here. Hudson, what are you doing? Look what I got. Good boy. Good kennel. Wait. Okay. Yes, good boy. You don't always need to use treats. I can use praise. Good boy. Ready? Kennel. Good boy. See, you can use a toy as well. It all works. I could use praise. Just tell him kennel. Once he goes in there, I can give him lots of praise. That way he knows that it's okay to go in there whenever he wants to. So in this clip, we are going to work on Hudson's sit-stay. So I'm going to have him go into a sit, stay, put him right back in that sit, stay. Good boy. Okay, yes, good boy. Super short distance, not long at all, not long durations, not long distance. Sit, stay, stay. So that stay is that flat open hand. Good boy. Okay. And I want to take a couple steps away before I give him that release word. Sit, stay, because I don't want it to be a touch release. Good boy, Hudson. So even this is pretty long distance for him, actually. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, but I only want to keep it for just a couple seconds. That way he doesn't get a bad feeling for it. Come here. Sit. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Okay. Good boy. And you know what? I haven't tried this yet, but we're going to actually try it. Down, stay. Down, stay. So put him right back into that down. Stay. Down. Stay. Down. Stay. Stay. Oops. So just by following through, keeping a nice tone, natural tone, calm tone of voice throughout this. Good boy, Hudson. Good boy. Okay. Yes, good boy. Keeping it extra positive. That nice high pitch helps them stay happy, getting positive vibes, things like that. Sit, down, stay. So this is how we start off. We start off super short. Good boy. Okay. Yes. Good. Good boy. Lots and lots of praise, positive, that high pitch, happy voice, keeping it positive. Good boy. We don't want him getting any negative feelings from it. So that was really good. Of course, the first little bit, I just had to kind of plop him back down. That way he knows, oh, I'm supposed to stay down in this stay. Once he figured it out, he was like, oh, I know what I'm supposed to do now. Hudson, what are you getting into? Come here. Hey. You smell something over there. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then, of course, just lots and lots of praise. We want them to be happy, enjoy training, enjoy spending time with you, having those lessons. That was a very good boy. Hudson is very cuddly. Of course, sometimes it takes him just a little bit to be like, oh, I love this person. But he is very happy to go up to anyone and greet anyone. Give them lots of kisses. Yes. That was such a good boy.
So here we have Hudson. We are working on Hudson's leash walking. This way. Come on. So I'm going to change direction and go this way. Oh, he has an itch, so we'll wait that out. We are in the park just practicing his leash walking. I'm going to show you a little bit about his leash walking, how to be successful with it. Come on, this way. So I'm going to tell him this way. And I want to be super calm with him and remind him throughout this that he's being a good boy. So I accidentally forgot treats with me, but we're going to keep this positive. Good boy. He's seeing and hearing all the sounds and big vehicles go by. So I'm going to wait it out. Good boy. This way. So he went around to the other side. I'm going to wait with that. Say leave it. Make sure he stays untangled. Good boy. This way. This way. If he were to go out and start playing on his own, this way. I'm going to change direction so I can get him to focus on me. So telling him when he does a mistake or makes a mistake, this way. Good boy. Good boy. He goes out in front of me. I'm going to stop. Let him hit the end of the leash. That way he does the Take the leash away. There we go. This way. This way. Change direction. Trying to keep him busy. Switch it up a little bit. That way he doesn't think, oh, I can just go the other way if I don't want to pay attention. We are going to keep moving. Leave it. He wants to get a pine cone, which we are not going to do. This way. Change direction. When he goes out in front of me, you can stop and wait it out this way. But it doesn't really work in these young little puppies like this. I'm going to just keep moving this way when they do or make any kind of mistakes. This way. I'll change the direction when he goes out in front. This way. Just keep walking, good boy. Now if he tries to get resistant, I'm just going to keep pulling him along. There we go. That way he doesn't get resistant when he doesn't want to go somewhere. If you let them be resistant now, chances are when they are little puppies or big puppies and dogs, they'll just sit, stay planted. There we go. Good boy. And not want to move. So we just want to make sure they know that when we're walking, we're all walking. So he knows to just this way. Come on. Good boy. You see something interesting, he wants to go check it out. We are not going to check that out. It's for later. Good boy. This way. This way. Come on. Good boy. This way. Come on. Come on. Good boy. This way. Come on. Yes. Good boy, Hudson. Good boy. Give him that extra praise. Good boy. Good. Hudson. Oh, you're tangled. Just because you're tangled doesn't mean you need to eat it. And I'm going to end on a quick sit. Hudson. Hudson. Come here. Sit. Yes, good boy. Good boy. And then lots and lots of praise. Good boy, Hudson.